Let's get into our Tuesday panel now with Radio 2CC breakfast radio host Stephen Senatiempo in the nation's capital and Susie O'Brien from the Herald Sun joining us from Melbourne. Susie, I'll go straight to you because you have bravely waded in to the Raygun defeat, defending the honour of Australia's breakdancing sensation. What is it that you liked about this appalling performance?
Well, I say, who cares that she looked a bit like Kath and Kim at the Fountain Lakes RSL? Who cares that she did the kind of dancing that I would do on a New Year's Eve well after midnight when my confidence outstrips my ability? Because she gave it a crack, and she had every right to be there because she qualified. If there's anyone we are going to point the finger at, it's the qualification process, not the individual. And I think, you know, she's put a smile on the face of a lot of people, and she got so badly humiliated on social media, and she popped up the next day, she did the dance again, and I think she's great, so good on her.
Stephen, you reckon she's the Eddie the Eagle of Paris?
Yeah, well, just about. Chris, the Olympics is not about having a crack. That's what little athletics is about. The Olympics is about elite sport. Now, yes, the selection process is a problem, but you've also got to have a bit of self-awareness. Like, I don't try to qualify for Olympic high jumping, Chris. You know why? Because I don't think I'd be very good at it. And I'm no expert on breakdancing, but I did watch B-Boy J Attack, our male breakdancer. I looked at him, I thought, you know what? This bloke looks like he knows what he's doing. I looked at Raygun and said, she doesn't know what she's doing. It was pretty clear. And we, the taxpayer, paid for her to have a free holiday to Paris. Fair dinkum.
Look, I reckon it's hilarious on many levels, but the serious point I made at the top of the program, Susie, when you look at when you look at Rachael Gunn, Raygun, the real person behind Raygun, she's milked this so well for decades. You know, she's an academic specialising in breakdancing and gender issues. She's got grants to do stuff for the city council on breakdancing and the rest of it. This Oz Breaking Association that she's been involved with has only come up in the last few years. They've collected $275,000 of government funding, and she's got a taxpayer-funded trip to the Olympics. I mean, it looks like she's ridden this breakdancing wave all the way to Paris, courtesy of taxpayers.
Well, she would probably not see it that way. She legitimately did a PhD in breakdancing,
Let me just stop you there.
That is actually women in.
Let me just stop you there. This is my point. How can a PhD in gender dynamics of breakdancing be legitimate, and why should any academic money be spent on that sort of pursuit?
Why is it any less legitimate than what I did my PhD in, and taxpayers paid for my PhD?
What was yours?
Was in educational...
Let us judge.
Oh, my God, I can't even... It was like 25 years ago. It was about the power imbalance in university culture and to do with a post-structuralist, feminist, French philosophical analysis. Oh, OK, maybe you've got a point.
Congratulations, Susie. Congratulations, Susie. You're our next breakdancing champion.
But the thing is, like, she's legitimately got a PhD. She didn't game that. She earned that PhD. And she says she paid her own trip, own way to Paris. And yes, she has had a couple of grants, but compared to a lot of athletes, she has not had a lot of money. She said she got a $25,000 grant a couple of years ago. So, look, I think, yes, but she has had some money, but not as much as a lot of the elite athletes. And you might say that's fair enough, but I wouldn't say she's been milking it.
I tell you what, I reckon she's going to be rich now. I reckon she's going to get a lot of private dollars, because have a look at the fame on display here on US television.
You have to wonder where Raygun is right now. Where's that music coming from? How are you feeling since your performance? Oh no, I see, okay, yeah. Please, no, yeah, I understand. Me? You want me to dance with you? All right, I can do that.
Now, Stephen, I don't think you need to be very smart to do a PhD thesis on breakdancing and gender, but I think she'll be smart enough to turn this level of fame into a few dollars.
No doubt about that, and I think she'll milk it for all it's worth. But I just want to point out in response to something Susie said, Gina Reinhardt had to pay for our swimmers to go, and they brought home 8 gold medals.
Indeed, and they were up against some pretty good competition. But they didn't swim in their John Howard green and gold tracksuits, that's for sure. We'll leave Raygun there. We're going to hear a lot more about her in the days and weeks and months to come, I suppose. And maybe there'll be a push for breakdancing to stick around in the next games, because at the moment LA is going to ditch it.